I'll call this meeting of the County Commissioners to order. Please join us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon, everyone. We will start out today with the minutes from our October 15 meeting. Is there any additions or corrections to the minutes?
I'll second that.
We've got a motion by Dale, second by Tracy to approve the minutes of the October 15 meeting. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes, Jane. Okay, we will start out with, thank you. I hadn't had a chance to mark this up yet. Community Corrections. Mr. Steve Bills is here representing Community Corrections. Steve, you got a 144 request?
Yes, I'm just asking for approval to hire James Hofstetler, part-time facility officer, working in the back in the dorm area. We just lost one guy that worked back there, just left, and I've also got one guy out for surgery, so we'll be starting immediately if I could.
What was the name again?
James Hofstetler, Hostetler.
And you said it was part-time?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve for James Hostetler.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Tracy, second by Dale to approve the 144 request for Community Corrections for the hire of James Hostetler as a part-time facility officer. Is there any further question? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes, Jamie. Is there anything else, Steve?
That's all I got.
How's everything going in your world today?
Busy, staying
Okay.
busy. They're gonna get busier, so I think we got things lined out. Everything over at the female facility. The lump sum money is taken care of. Jeff got that agreement. It's all signed. The money's been transferred. And then now we're just gonna work on a deal, we're gonna help fund the through payment of the individuals on the program.
Do we have those terms yet? Do we know yet?
I can send you an email,
Okay.
kind of like just.
You have it. You think you have it kind of lined up?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then I've talked to Jane. We're looking at maybe to help get it off the ground to get started. I think I can. The state has kind of given me verbal approval to do like another one-time $50,000 out of another fund we have to help starting, because there's going to be no income off of those individuals for a while until it gets going. And I know Zach's having to train those people and get them hired now. So I'm working on that with Jolisa in the state to get that sent in and get. I've talked to Jane. I guess that would go into a county fund that you guys designate.
Well, this whole thing has been full of surprises, and we're not done yet.
No.
We'll make it work one way or the other.
Yeah, couple years. It's happening. So
Yeah.
looks nice inside there.
Yeah, well, we sure thank you for all the help you've been. That means a lot.
We appreciate you guys. It's been needed for a long time. So
Okay.
thank you guys.
Thanks,
Yep.
Steve. EMA Director Wade Walling. Wade, do you have anything today?
Just briefly, I wanted to let you guys know that IDHS has started initiated the grant for HMEP, which was our hazardous materials grant. we were approved for a commodity flow study. So you should be seeing some documentation come to your email, Dale, for that. It'll need your signature and whatever, so. And then also, I wanted to invite everybody, Mayor, you as well. I'll have the incident command trailer out here up and running later today after your meeting, so please come out and go through it and see what we've got with that grant. So that's all I have.
Yeah, we'll want to step out there and see that.
Yep.
today.
So,
Okay, thanks. Highway Department, Jay Haveland. Jay, do you have anything today?
We've got about halfway done with 450 up there with that road widener. It's working real well. It's actually working better. When we quit Monday, we got almost 3.5 miles of road done. Usually about 2 miles all they've been getting out, but they're getting the hang of it, what it is. And it seems to be a pretty good old machine. But we're gonna get down the other side, and if they'll let us keep it that long, we'll go to the other side. Because he's really wanting to sell it, is what he's wanting to do.
Well, I've been seeing the loads of gravel go up the road here, but I
Yeah.
haven't had a chance to get up there when you guys were working to see how that was working out.
It puts it out. It kind of, when it blades it out, it packs it down as it blades it. And you don't really have to go back and roll it back down. But it seems to be doing a good job. We've had a few little issues with it, but it's an old machine, it's 2003, but it don't have all the other stuff these new ones have got that keeps you breaking down.
Yeah. So that ought to be about a total of 16 miles on 450 alone.
Yeah, time they get back down to 200, then we'll have to do Everton over there too.
Yeah.
It's got some high spots on it too. And the good thing about it is when you get to a high spot, you don't have to slow down, it just dumps more gravel out there. And that's a plus. You don't have to build it up before you get to it.
Yeah. Okay, once you get all that done, will all of our paving projects for the year be done?
Yeah. We did one final road, we did 460 down the bottom of Coltrane Hill because it was in pretty bad shape. We leveled it all up and fixed it where you can get in and out a little easier, because when you plowed it, you couldn't even plow the snow off it because it had such dips in the sides of it. And we did that. It took us 3 days last week to do it because we couldn't keep up with the hot mix because they were running so many trucks through the plant up there. They kept cutting us off, and you just do what you can do. But we got it done, and we stockpiled some more gravel in today while they were working on some other stuff back at the shop. And got some cans in and got salt in for the winter, so we're set to go.
Okay. Have you and Chad Weitzel done the final inspection on Everton and 450?
Yeah, he's already done that. He's supposed to be sending us a bill.
Yeah, I think we did get one. Yeah. We've got it here.
Okay. So I know he didn't send it down to the office down there, so.
Okay. Anybody got anything they want to complain to Jay about?
How's it coming on the sign inventory?
I can't hear you.
How's it coming on that sign inventory?
He's still working on it.
Working on it?
He's had to replace some of the big ones they put up. Somebody took one down on 350 South. They just took it down, took the post, and took the sign and everything. One of the big road bridges signs.
Wow.
So we had to replace, he had to replace all that, and he just makes it more work for him when they do it. But yeah, he's working on it. Yep.
I don't have anything else. Thanks, Jay.
Thanks.
Is Michael back? Michael? Michael King is here from IT department.
I have two things for you. One is the Metronet agreement for the new building for the jail / community corrections. I just need to get that signed so that we can get those 2 phones in process, so they'll have those phones ready as soon as the building is ready. We're just going to use the existing ONT and setup at the current jail as far as the infrastructure, and just going to wire back to the new building. It's just like the everything else that's going on. So all we really need is just the phones themselves. It's just adding 2 more extensions essentially to our system. So I just need to get that signed. Basically, it's $12.95 a month per seat. And we'll be getting those new phones, which are the PolyEdge E350s, which our current Cisco phones will be changing over to here in the next month or two throughout the city and the county, as Metronet goes through and changes those out at no cost to the city or the county. They're changing out the Cisco's out for those Polycoms. So
That'd be nice.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve that agreement.
And this agreement here with, for the firewall configuration, does that play into, have any effect on that part of it?
no, that's separate. This is just for this. The Metronet part is just the Metronet part for the two phones. The firewall thing is for the 911 and Sheriff's Department connection. That's separate. So I need a motion on the Metronet thing and a motion on the other part.
I'll move a motion to approve both agreements.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion by Dale, second by Tracy, to approve both the quotes with Synergetics
Which is Endeavor, yeah.
for a,
It's $1,500 in labor for their tech to come on site and finish the install. He's been here 2 days already. We had this quoted before is the firewalls that we had purchased from one company and the $2,700 in labor. And he's been here 2.5 days and he got all the rules in and we had issues and it's just gonna take more time. So that's what the $1,500 is. It's just the additional time.
okay.
So.
Okay, for the firewall configuration and the new phones at the women's facility. Is there anything else that goes with any of this?
Those are two separate things, but yes.
Okay. Any further question?
I don't.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes, Jamie.
Actually, it'd be 6 eyes.
Pardon?
It'd be 6 eyes. This is
Oh.
two separate things.
Well, we got them both in the same swap. Yeah.
Do you got anything for me?
I'll bet we could come up with something, but I'm gonna give you a break. I don't know about these others.
Okay. Well, let me know if you need it.
Okay. Okay, County Recorder Lisa Witt.
Hello. Okay, I'm actually here for two things. The first one, we'll just get it out of the way. My vendor, CSI, is hosting a user group meeting on November 20th in Fishers from 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. They have worked with AIC and the State Board of Accounts, and they are approving this agenda for 3 hours and 15 minutes of continuing education credit hours. So I would like to be able to close the office that day so that we can go to that meeting, because it's going to be discussing things that our program is doing and things that are going to allow us to better use the program. And with us doing our backlog project, I feel like we probably need to make sure we're making the most out of that program and what it offers. They're providing lunch, and they feel it's important enough for us to be there that they're going to cover our mileage as well. So,
And that's for November
November the 20th.
20, be on a Wednesday.
Mhm.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve that, closing of the recorder's office to go to the CSI training on November the 20th.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Tracy, second by Dale, to approve closure of the recorder's office for Wednesday, November 20, all day for training purposes. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes, Jamie.
And the other thing that I was coming for, I was just coming to kind of give you a update like I do monthly. To date, we have backlogged 1,279 military documents. We So there's a couple processes. You're scanning them in, and then they have to be indexed, and then they have to be validated. But we've got 1,279. We have 21 books. I believe we're on book 14. So making pretty good progress. Book 14 is a little different because it's like the photostat where I'm having to work with the copy, and unfortunately the scanner I'm working with would be like a Pinto. So lots of work, lots of running back and forth to the copier for Cameron and I, but we're getting our steps in. And then Tess is still working on plats, but it's like I had told you guys in the last meeting, there's multiple steps to that. So she has scanned them, and then the second phase was where she had to assign them a record ID, and so now she's at the point where she is like actually appending the document to that record ID and attaching it. And then the next step, and there's over 500. So after she finishes that, then we would move on to the next step which would be where we would start indexing them. So kind of gives you an update on what we're doing there. It's very busy and very time consuming, but we're making it. So.
Yeah.
And we did take our first credit card payment this morning from out of town, and the gentleman was really excited and was like, I hope other counties follow suit. So I think that's all I have.
Anybody got any questions for Lisa? Hey, thanks, Lisa.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay. Our maintenance director, Josh Jarboe. Josh, we got some business to do with you today.
Alrighty, well, our previous meeting, we talked about meeting up with these contractors about boiler replacement, and I think it's safe to say that I hope it's safe to say that we all kind of come to an agreement to try to go with Resolve Tech on both boiler replacements, both here and the jail. I feel like they're going to provide the best boiler for the best price with little complications and extra product. That's who my recommendation is, and seems like they're pretty easy to get along with. Should be easy to contact throughout the process if that's who we choose.
And was it planned to do the courthouse one first?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, that was the plan. I think the 4-week waiting period for the boilers, and then they said a week for this building, and then a week over at the jail. So that'd be start to finish 6 to 8 weeks, hopefully.
Have you heard from them on the water softening?
So I've got a quote from North and them as well. Well, not them. They recommend us just going straight through. But I do have a quote. I just received it before I came to this meeting, so I'll have to forward that to you. That's from North about installing a water softener. I think we're both on the same, or all three, us along with those two, are on the same idea of putting it down in the basement, making the whole loop, save us, put soft water throughout the whole building instead of just to the boilers.
Okay. Now let's see, we met with both these companies. The Resolve Tech guy did make a pretty good case for his work. His total cost for the boiler and installation at the jail was $64,265, and for the courthouse, $79,250. And our other bidder was North Mechanical. And correct me if I'm wrong on this, Josh, but they're, for the courthouse, their quote for the boiler itself was $88,980. plus a water heater at the cost of $31,550 and $32,625 for installation charges and $8,520 for a crane to lift the stuff up there where it's gotta go. Now this, with the exception of the water heater that they were proposing, Resolve Tech has included all that in their $79,250. So really there's no comparison the way those two bids came in.
Yeah, the main difference between the two was the boiler itself. They quoted different boilers, but with the quote that Resolve Tech, it made the most sense to stick with the same brand that we already have. Because, you know, our current situation, we have two boilers, same brand, they talk to each other. If we went with a different one, as North recommends, then our BMS panel's not gonna have any connection with that one. It's gonna be telling this one what to do, but this one's still where I'm currently at right now, setting it manually. So Resolve Tech went with the same brand. Limited amount of blue pipes gonna have to be moved. They're gonna be able to reuse a lot of it, so.
And they offered that extended service too.
Yeah, a 2-year extended preventative maintenance plan, plus each year they have a maintenance kit for those, you know, your igniters and whatnot that they replace every year. Those are going to be included in that preventative maintenance as a little bit extra.
Now he is rightly recommending a water softener system. But his recommendation was for us to just deal with water softener company directly. It would be cheaper that way, and it makes sense. But us staying with the same type of boiler, it would be a situation just plug and play. No modifications necessary.
I'll make a motion we approve to go with Resolve Tech to replace our boilers.
Both of them.
Yep, both of them.
Second.
Okay. We have a motion by Tracy, second by Dale, to approve the bids from Resolve Tech for the replacement of a heating boiler at the jail at the cost of $64,265. The boiler replacement for the courthouse, $79,250. Is there any further question? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes, James. Knocks that one out. Now, do you have you gone far enough on the water softener matter?
I have not. I haven't got the contact yet from that he was supposed to email me, but I will get with him right after this.
Okay.
Yeah, once I get that contact information, then we'll go from there. We can do it. Right now, we get our salt from Lanehart, so I can get with him too as another option. So that'll give us two different prices to look at, see what they offer. And then we still need to get the duct work cleaning done over at the jail as well. So the last quote was not. I think if I was to, I'll do it for half the prices, and I'll be good for 2 years.
Yeah.
But that's something that we need to look into as well, just for efficiency purposes. And then contracts are going to be coming up for just general maintenance on the air handler systems and boilers and stuff too. So I've got a couple. These two companies as well are going to be looking into it, and then I've got one more that I got to touch base with about, getting ahead of it. And then Big Blue. They'll be dropping their trailer on December, or their dumpster, December the 9th. I'll get a hold of Waste Management, tell them the pickup date. And then, as far as Rumpke goes, they'll just have to come pick it up. I mean, we gave them a notice like 6 months ago. So, when we sent a certified letter, and that's what they requested. It just wasn't in the time frame, but I mean, they've known it was coming.
Now, which dumpster are you talking about? What's the Rumpke?
That is the one for the gel.
Okay.
And
We've gotten notice from Rumpke that they will be here. It says the container will be removed on 12/9.
Okay, perfect.
So they're coming that same day.
Okay. That'll happen on December 9th. How was
I
that?
have one.
Yeah, one.
server.
One.
All our dumpsters.
So, other than that, I know Michael posted online, still looking for help, maintenance, full-time. There's, I'll take one right now, but there is 2 positions. But I'll take whatever I can get at this point. So, if you know anybody, it would be smarter than put an application in really soon, because I will be going through. Right now I've got quite a few applicants, but none of them are quite there yet. Not what I'm looking for, but little experience or no experience, just somebody that wants to work. But,
It means a lot to have somebody just come to
Show up.
work every day.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, now you've got their contact information. Do you want to notify Resolve Tech
Yeah, I can.
of our decision today? And might as well also let North Mechanical know what we've done
Yep.
and tell them why we did it,
Okay.
okay?
Dell told me to.
'Cause the sooner you let Ron Crouch know we've okayed their agreement,
Mm-hmm.
the sooner he can order that equipment and get it.
Correct. Yep. It's
Okay?
been mild so far, so sooner the better.
And I wonder if you might ask him about the deck cleaning thing. You
Yeah.
might know somebody.
I think our quote came from Stanley Steamer. So there might have been some unnecessary things that was quoted during that. So if you give me a water hose and a mask, and we'll be good. Half price.
That work has been done over there before, but I can't remember who did it back then.
Yeah.
And I know it wasn't cheap.
Just seems like 190,000 seems a little steep.
No, that's not cheap.
No, that's what they came out with. So.
Okay. Is there anything else, Josh?
No, I think we're good.
Okay,
All right, thank you.
thanks. Bill Mackey's not here, is he? I was hoping he'd give us a report on Bridge 75. Do you want to do that?
It's in the works. We've got the foundation has been poured, and we're putting the upright wall, putting it together now. They did have a dirt sidewall giveaway last night through the rain, so they're getting it cleaned back out. And the other crew is working on putting the wall up, formed up for the wall. So
Okay.
hopefully we'll pour it at the end of the week.
So they're forming that, the upright part now.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I was out there the other day checking it out, so.
It's gaining.
I hadn't seen any 20-foot 2x4s in a long time.
Yeah, it's getting interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So you got any idea when we may be able to get that bridge back open?
The concrete will have to set for at least 10 days after it's poured to cure. They would like to see 3 weeks, but they said you could probably get by with 10. So, or 10 days, 10 weeks, but
So potentially before the end of the month.
hopefully.
Okay.
And we need to go ahead and take care of that business then for the conflict of interest here this time, since we're talking about the bridge. You want to go ahead and do it?
The conference.
Conflict of interest.
Oh,
Yeah.
do we need to do that, or can you just do that all by yourself?
It needs to be approved
We
in
need
your
to do
meeting.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
All right.
Which
um,
which I have.
You got a form up there that we need to sign on that?
It doesn't have to be signed, but it just, he has to present it to you guys, which he has done, and then you have to accept it.
Okay. Well, let's explain here. Let's explain what we're doing.
Well, you're not going to want to read all 5 pages of that. Give it the brief highlight.
You got nothing better to do. When Bridge 75 failed inspection, the county surveyor simply was not able to find a contractor willing or had the time to go out there and do that job. Luckily, Mr. Munson had the equipment and the know-how to do it, so he agreed to do it. But since he's also a county commissioner, we have to approve a conflict of interest agreement between him and the county for him to complete this work. So that's what this is all about. Now, we're not paying him any extra. And if I get my way, we might pay him about half of what we would the other fellow. But anyhow, that's the reason for this. So, and it's required by the state, and it's designed to keep everybody honest.
So
Okay.
I can make the motion to approve for Dale by completing that State Board of Accounts conflict of interest form, submitting it, and for him to do the work on bridge number 75.
And I'll second the motion. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Right.
Aye. 2 ayes, James. You don't have to say anything.
That's good.
Okay. Okay, that takes care of that. The VSO officer is here today. Ron Stevens, do you have anything today?
Yeah, I just got one thing for you. I was able to work through a group of veterans and volunteers that are willing to establish and do ride shares for veterans who need to go to their remote appointments without me being involved in it, other than accepting phone calls, passing it to them, giving them the information. They'll arrange for the ride, they'll take them, they'll bring them back. Doesn't deal with anything through the VSO office other than me overseeing it as far as management of time and getting the volunteer and the veteran together. That's it.
That's really nice.
That sounds okay.
Yeah, no cars involved, no anything else. I'm gonna reach out to the clubs here in town, VFW, American Legion, and AMVETS, possibly work on donations for gas cards for them. So that way they're not coming completely out of pocket.
Well, good.
So, one other thing I got for you guys, it's my job description. I updated it to be in accordance with Indiana Department of Veterans Affairs for their statutes. Some of the things that we no longer do. We don't no longer do paper reports and things like that, but I got copies for you all so you guys can look over it and approve it. And if you have any questions, I can explain it to you and give you the reference material on it. So,
Okay. Well, you provide that and we'll review it and get with you on it.
yes, sir. And ma'am. And I have it electronically, so I can email it to you if you need to, if you want it. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you, Ron.
Anything for me?
I don't Anybody have anything for Ron? Okay, the county attorney, do you have anything?
Not today.
Okay. Anybody have any mail? How about old business? I'll bring this up right now. We got a quote the other day for replacement of a fire line over at the women's facility. Did you see that? For $60,000. And I don't think that line is quite 100 feet long. This is at the women's facility that's currently under construction. When they went to turn the water on for the sprinkler system, the water just erupted out in the parking lot. Come to find out, once we dug it up, there was about a 5-foot section of that 6-inch pipe missing. Don't know where it went or when it went. So they patched it together, spliced a piece in there, and then turned the water pressure on again, and another eruption in a different location came up out of the parking lot. So, you know, it seems like replacing the entire line is the smartest thing to do. And at the spur of the moment, they had this plumbing company that's already done work over there for us to give us a quote for replacing that. And as of right now, there's been no effort to get a second quote for that work. And I know that, you know, time is of the essence. We'd like to get it done as soon as possible. That seems like an awful lot of money to me for that job. So,
Which side of the meter is on?
it's on our side. And actually, I don't think they meter, those lines.
I didn't know if that would fall under the utilities.
No, Connersville Utilities has no responsibility for this.
So we need to get another quote, at least one more, right?
Well, that would be nice, yes.
Yeah, that we have to get, I don't know who does this kind of work.
Well, if neither one of you have any suggestions, we could reach out to Scott Carnegie and see if he knows anyone that might.
Well, Frank, Eric does that.
I don't know.
Eric put them in
What is it, what size?
6-inch
Ductile?
C900, 85 feet of C900.
Yeah, you can, and I'm sure Powell's can too. They've all got equipment to do that now.
Pals?
Powell's does that, they got a little mini.
Okay.
A lot of your local contractors probably can.
So you gonna reach out to people and get a quote?
I can,
How do you do it?
or you want to.
Be my guest. You want to check with,
I'll check with Eric and I'll check with Pals both.
okay. Let us know as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Can we, to help speed things along, can we approve this pending other persons don't want to do it? That way we have somebody, but if the other contractors tell me, no, we can't do it, we can fall back to this one and move on. Can we do that? Or should we just sit and wait another 2 weeks?
Your question is, can we go ahead and approve if we only get one person that accepts it?
If we could go ahead and approve this quote pending, if we can't get no one else, they can be told to go ahead and do it. If we can't get anybody else to bid the job.
I see what you're saying, yeah. If you can't get anybody else to bid it, yeah. What are you gonna do if you do have somebody else bid it? Then you're just gonna wait 2 weeks?
Well, we'll have to do, we'd have to, won't we?
Yeah.
Or should we just wait 2 weeks anyway?
Well, I'm just guessing you're gonna get other people to bid it, right?
I hope. For what this one is, yeah, I hope.
Well, it's all right out in the wide open, it's easy to get to and everything, but it will require a curb cut and have to go out in the street a little bit, you know. And those brand new sidewalks and curbs there are going to have to be cut, which they've already been cut once for the water line, water supply, so.
I guess just table it then.
I don't care. I don't want to just take that without asking any questions, you know.
I'll move with table this quote till we find other information, other vendors.
Okay.
I'll second.
I have a motion by Dale, second by Tracy to table the proposal by Cully Water Solutions Company for a water line replacement at the Women's Work Release Facility until the next meeting. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes. I would think we could do better than that.
I'll go.
And it's actually in the parking lot, right? It's not
Yeah.
in the facility.
Runs right through the parking lot.
Yeah, okay.
From the street to the...
I looked at it.
Okay. Do you have something you needed to bring up?
Yeah, the drug coalition.
Okay, you're here for the drug coalition.
Yes.
Okay. We'll be with you in just a second. Is there anything else under old business we need to take care of?
Not that I know of.
All right then. All right then, Stephanie, come on up here.
Okay.
Guys printed out what we did this year for grants. So I'm Stefania Hoffman. I'm the local coordinator for the Drug Coalition, and we just did our grant application process, so I'm here to ask for release of funds. And as you can see, we had 5 organizations do applications. Growing Branches for Christ or Celebrate 12-Step Recovery, $3,178.80. The Fayette County School Corps 2025 Red Ribbon Week was $2,814.95. And a new program at the Connersville Middle School called SAFE, which is Substance Awareness for Everyone, was $1,500. Those were in prevention education. For treatment intervention, we have Fatherhood 24/7 Dad AM curriculum for soldiers in the Army of the Lord and Freedom House. That was $1,028. And then we had drug screens for the House of Ruth for $3,000, bringing the grand total to $11,521.75.
Okay, and that 11,000 figure is what you need released?
Yes.
Okay.
Just make a motion to approve for the release of the funds for the drug coalition for the $11,521.75.
Okay, we have a motion by Tracy, second by Dale, to allow the release of $11,521.75 for the Fayette County Drug Coalition grants for 2025. Is there any further question? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes.
Thank
Is
you.
that it?
Yep.
Sorry you
appreciate
had
it.
to wait all that
That's all right.
time.
That's okay. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Okay, Mr. Mike Pinepeter is here for the representing Everton Water Corporation. So Mike,
Sure.
Give us an explanation.
Sure. Good afternoon, Commissioners. Everton Water Corp came before you a couple months ago asking for your ORCA spot to be the lead applicant on a planning grant. They held their public hearing earlier this week. That was a requirement of the grant. They also pledged the $8,000 of matching funds, and they signed a letter, which I showed to Jane earlier today, saying that they're going to come up with those matching funds. So today I need you to approve a resolution that authorizes two things. The first is it authorizes $8,000 of Everton Water funds as matching funds for the grant. And the second is it authorizes me to submit the application on behalf of the Fayette County Commissioners.
While they're taking a look at those, how did your public hearing go?
Good. I walked in like right at the last minute. There were 8 or 9 people there. I do not know how many were residents, honestly. I think it might have just been the same people that were always there. We're doing a resident survey that's got over 50 responses so far from people out in Everton talking about water issues they've experienced. We've also gotten about 6 letters of support at this point. So we're getting all the documents we need to submit this application. It's due next Friday, and then award announcements will be mid-December.
Okay. Well, I for one am glad to help out in any way we can down there because the Everton Water Corporation is very important to that community. You guys got any questions on this?
I don't.
Okay.
To approve resolution, was it 24-R-5?
Mm-hmm. Both these gonna have the same number, Jane?
They're the same. It's just
Okay.
a copy for us, a copy for
All
you.
right.
And then we also do we need to do a separate approval for like you said, we need to approve for you to use the 8,000 match.
That one resolution there
That's
down there, I
in
think
there.
number 1 is authorizing the submission, and number 2 is the 8,000, or vice versa.
Are they two different resolutions?
Is it 2 different?
It should be the same resolution.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But there should be like a number 1 and a 2 bullet
Oh,
down at
it's
the
all
bottom.
bottom.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I'll second that then.
Okay, we have a motion by Dale, second by Tracy to approve Resolution 24R-5, resolution authorizing the application submission and an local match commitment for the Everton Water Corporation. Any further question? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes, Jane. I'll sign them for you right now, Mike.
All right, thank you.
Is there anything else we can do for you?
That's it. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, good luck with that. Okay, we have a change order invoice from Butler Fairman, and I did not copy that thing off. Good thing you did, Jamie.
That's the change order, and then this is the certificate of substantial completion, which will need your signature.
Okay. And this is for the community crossings projects for this year. Change order in the amount of $12,022.87. We got that in email form. And I didn't run it off. And this is the certificate of substantial completion. That's for this year's projects for Everton Road and 450 West, from 200 north to 1,000 north. They've done a good job too.
just need to approve the change order for the community crossings project. Is that it? There's a certificate too, or is it all, both of them? There's certificate of completion, substantial completion. I'll make that motion.
Is that a motion?
Second.
Okay. So we have a motion by Tracy, second by Dale, to approve the change order request from Butler Fairman and Seifert for $12,022.87, which actually is the amount that it lowers the cost of our project by that amount, and the certificate of substantial completion. Any further question? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes, Jimmy. And you want, okay, you want all 3 of us to sign this first one?
Please.
And then this one here just needs one signature on the
Yes.
certificate. Okay, that takes care of that. Jane sent us, you got a copy of it there, sent us a list the other day about proposed meeting dates for 2025, along with the 2025 holiday schedule. You want to set those dates or add any, or? Surprised you didn't add some more holidays.
I couldn't think of anything to add this time.
You've already got your birthday as a holiday.
That was pretty nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'll move to accept the holiday schedule and the meeting schedule dates.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion by Dale, second by Tracy, to approve the meeting dates for county commissioner meetings and the holiday schedule for 2025. Any further question? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes. Is there anything else under new business we need to take care of? Okay. Is there any patron concerns in the room today? You, sir, did you have anything?
Just have a request, if I could bow hunt on the county property along the river on the north end town.
Okay. We have given permission to 2 other fellows that's been hunting up there. And what they did, the first thing they did is they went and talked to the fellow that we have a lease agreement with the county.
Okay.
And if it was okay with him, then it was going to be okay with us.
Who is that?
Dane Savoy.
Yeah, Dane Savoy. You know
Savoy?
Dane Savoy?
Nope. Do you have a phone number?
We could hunt it up for it. I think I do have. I think I have a number for him. Let me look and see. If I don't, we would have it on record here. No, I do not have it. Since this fella, he pays, you know, he rents that farm off of us, and we don't bother him. When requests like this come along, we make sure, you know, it's okay with him, because he is the renter.
Right.
And that's the way we've always handled that.
Okay.
So if you want to leave your contact information
Okay.
with me or somebody, and
My name's James Ailes.
James Ailes. See?
My phone number is 765-586-5800. 580 5438.
Tell you what, James, I'll get you Mr. Savoy's phone number. You
Okay.
get a hold of him, run this past him,
Okay.
because he does have the place rented, so we got to give him that latitude.
Yeah. Okay. I
Okay?
understand. Yep. Thank you.
All right. Is there anything else? Anybody else in the room got anything? All that leaves is claims and payroll.
Move to approve.
Second that.
And a motion by Dale, second by Tracy to approve claims and payroll. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes, James.
Sit down there.
Dave, I didn't even see you back there. You got anything you want to report?
Well, I don't know, was this week or 2 weeks from now, I'll turn papers into Jane.
I'm sorry about that. I couldn't see over that podium. I didn't even know you was in the room.
I think we need to give you a booster seat, don't we?
Yeah, that might help.
About the, remember I talked about our shot clinics? You know, I did get the information, how much it would cost. It's like $25.85. That includes all the syringes, the rabies shot, and the tetracycline and the tags for all of them. That's 4,000 of it, 4,000 shots. That's what Dr. Kiefer recommended that we went ahead and do it to get it set up and go. And he's going to volunteer his time for us, and then we can, you know, do a cheaper rate for the people that can't afford to go to the vet all the time, as far as the community. And then I got I need to go. That's coming out of donations. Then to finish up this year for spay and neutering, I am requesting out of donations another $5,000 to finish it up. We have done quite a few animals this year around, and but we're doing pretty good.
You have a date set for your shot?
After I get all this set up and get it all approved and get it officially ordered, then probably, I think we're going to either shoot for maybe third week of December, maybe early January. So we're just trying to get everything going first before we put the date on there, you know.
Do you have any idea what are you gonna have a set fee, or how are you gonna charge?
I'm not for sure just yet. It'll be in between probably 25 and 30, somewhere in there. Don't quote me, don't hold me on that yet, but that's, you know, that's just a ballpark there, you know. But I think we're moving the right, I can't even talk, right directions at this time, you know, keep on going forward on everything. And we're doing pretty good with our animals, you know. I had an issue the other day on Sunday. I took a dog away from somebody, and I'll talk to you a little bit here. Okay. And Dale knows about it too. and I had a phone call from PETA, and, cause somebody turned it in. But, I already had the dog in my possession and everything, so, you know, I was taking care of everything like that. And we're just taking one step at a time on it and everything. And if you haven't seen the building lately, you're welcome to come up and look at it again, because it's got stuff in it. And I'm getting ready to move my computer stuff down there since we got the internet in there now. But Michael brought something up. I'll bring both since I bring the phones and all that down here, if we might want to put keep a phone up there, an extra phone up there. He said around about 16 something a month. He just said something today to me. Sorry, Gene, I didn't know all that until now.
So you're talking about having a phone at the new building?
Having one phone up there at the old building, and since we're bringing it back, the other one down to us, you know, so. But we got the office almost set up, both of them. I gotta bring the table in for the veterinarian room, and we'll be getting that set up, you know, ready for the shots and everything. And hopefully we can get us either a part-time veterinarian or even one that's like, maybe I want to get a hold of Purdue and see if we can get one to come down and do a, you know, a student thing, you know, try to get some of that, you know, so they can get some more training and stuff like that maybe. So I got a lot of stuff I need to look out for, so I'm trying to think ahead. And so hopefully we get it all taken care of, and maybe we might get one and help us all out.
Have you had any interest for the position?
I have one right now up there at the shelter. They give me an application, but that's the only one I got turned in. Did anybody turn anything in down here, Jane? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay. But yeah, I thought I'd bring that one down. I forgot it today since I've been busy today. Yeah, but everything else is doing pretty good. And I need to ask if it's all right if I can get a little gravel up there in that one main drive right there, where they put the new drive there. It's still muddy and stuff there. I wonder if we can get some gravel up there again.
It's like
Please.
off from the blacktop area?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's the one that goes towards the old building up there. If we can, please. That's all I got. You got any questions?
Are you going to have to ask for an additional appropriation for your shot clinic?
Yeah, I'll appropriate it, yes. Just appropriate it from the donation appropriation.
You'll have to do an addition.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
what he's asking, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I did it. I already filled it out.
Okay, then we should, I guess we should approve, you're asking the council for additional funds for that.
Yeah.
So you'll need a total of how much?
I think it's $25.85 for the shots. Then I was asking another appropriation for $5,000 to finish up the spade and neutering this year from the donations.
Okay.
Are you saying 2,585?
Yeah, 2,585.
So you need at least $7,585.
Yeah,
I think that's what you'll ask the council for?
that's what I'm planning on asking.
Okay. Well, let's make it official here.
I'll move to approve 7585 additional appropriation pending council approval.
Okay. We have a motion by Dale, second by Tracy to approve the additional appropriation request by the animal shelter of $7,585 to cover the cost of your shot clinic and the other thing you're doing.
The spade and neutering.
So pending county council approval. Any further question? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes.
Thank you, that's all I have.
When you see them tonight, tell them we sent you.
Okay.
You can't see him tonight.
No.
We haven't advertised it
We
yet.
got,
Oh, okay, that's right. Now, I got in a hurry.
I won't go
That's
say
fine.
nothing.
I can say, if he comes
Yeah,
tonight.
I know it's gonna be the first week of the first meeting of December. Yes,
Yeah.
so I knew that part. If you notice, I didn't say nothing, Jay. Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks, Dave.
It's a tough job trying to keep everybody in line.
Oh, well, I know. The mayor is with us here today. Mayor, do you have anything you'd like to talk about?
Nope.
Okay. Anybody here want to talk to the mayor about anything? Okay. That concludes our agenda.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
We forgetting anything?
Hope not.
Say thank you for all the people that voted yesterday,
Yeah.
or for the last month.
Yeah. Okay, we have a motion by Dale, second by Tracy to adjourn. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes, we're adjourned. Thank you all very much.
Oh.